Hi parents, this is Jessica Wall, Whitehorse Orchestra. Today's update for orchestra is regarding practice and expectations for this class outside of school. I apologize for the hoarseness of my voice. Bear with me. So this year our schedule was changed by administration, and what resulted was a decrease in contact minutes with instrumental and choral music with their students. So last year we met 3 days a week, every week. This year it's 2 days one week, then 3 days the next week. So it averages 2.5 days. So that is a decrease in our contact time. And that has been proven to cause some issues with engagement, I've seen, and just a student being able to have their instrument on a regular basis. Those that do not practice regularly outside of class are especially vulnerable to falling behind. I know that there is a population of students that don't practice. I know you probably do too. Maybe your child is one of them. So just keeping those things in mind as we move forward, I want to give you some tips and to help engage your child at home, because really I'm counting on you to kind of hold up that other side of the course. The course that happens in class is, my responsibility, and then outside of class, it kind of helps, or kind of falls on you guys to help out as much as you can. I know I don't want you to be fighting a battle on a daily basis, so I want to share some thoughts with you. So instead of just telling your child to go and practice for 30 minutes, which is such an arbitrary number, and it doesn't really get at the main issue of, are they trying to fix things rather than just play their instrument? Think about it this way, and I'm just reading from an article here. Try to transform practicing into a rewarding activity by encouraging daily musical goals. So for example, instead of saying go practice 30 minutes, and it's enough time regardless of what is achieved, you might say, today the goal of practicing is to play the first 8 measures of your piece without any mistakes. Maybe that'll take 12 minutes, maybe it'll take 40 minutes, but that isn't important. What is important is the child knows the musical goal of each daily practice session and feels motivated to be as efficient as possible while practicing in order to reach that goal and feel a sense of accomplishment. That's a huge thing. Is the child does not feel like they accomplish anything, then there is no motivation to practice. So keeping the goals small and achievable and more regular, rather than, saying go downstairs and spend 45 minutes with your instrument, that's such a blank canvas. It can be really stressful. So what I gave the students this week is this blue sheet, and this is their practice assignment for the weekend. And it's outlining some very manageable practice goals. That one of them was one that I just said there. Pretty soon the child will acknowledge the cumulative goal of the week, play the entire piece free of mistakes. This leads to more motivation, more effort during practice, and most importantly, pride in what they have accomplished. And so you could even say to your child, look, if you accomplish that, then you don't have to practice for the rest of the day. If you would like to accomplish tomorrow's practice goal of perhaps the next 8 measures, then you wouldn't have to practice tomorrow. So if they double up their practice in one day, that's grounds for them to be excused from practice for the next day. And I know that they're middle schoolers. I know that we're trying to get them to be independent, but they're still children. They're still needing us to guide them as much as we want to take the scaffolds away, take the crutches away. You're on your own. We know that that's not always successful for all students. And so simply inquiring You don't even have to yell at them or mandate it or take things away from them. Just saying, hey, do can you play the first 8 measures of your piece? And just like getting a conversation going, and it carries into like other homework that they have. Like, do you have anything for ELA as well? Like, what are you doing in your other classes? I think just helps them know that you are engaged in what they're doing, and that helps make everything so much better. So I really appreciate you guys helping out with what they need to be doing at home. Um, it's also part of our social contract this year in orchestra, where we're working on character traits and things that will help them reach their goal in life. And we all agreed, and they all signed their names. I don't know if you can see it. There's right there. Those are our roles, and then those are all the signatures. I know it's really hard to see, but everybody signed off saying, yep, practice is important. I'm going to practice. I commit myself to practice. And so I just want to let you all know that that has been explicitly said in class. Keep in mind also homework club. It's a way for them to do their practicing at school and not even have to take their instrument home. And I'm available. And that is every day of the week. Next week, it will be also on Monday because it is a full day on Monday. So anyway, I probably should stop talking so I can save my voice for my last class. But again, thank you parents for being involved. If you have any questions, please contact me. Have a great weekend.